Welcome to Run It with Lazaza. I had to start taping, y'all. Okay, so tonight on Run It with Lazaza, we are having first-hand look on the steps I take to customize the shoe. And it's like a Q&A. So you all are welcome to ask questions about anything you see right here. I'm doing good, Rich. How's everybody doing tonight? And here on Running with Lazaza, I really don't want to know where you from. I want to know what's your favorite shoe, whether it be Nike, Puma, Jordan, anything. Let me know what's your favorite shoe. Mine is the Jordan 5. That's my favorite. That's the one I have majority, multiple pair of. That's my fave. What's your fave? The 8? I can't picture an 8. Adidas mid, okay. Emerald Jordans for sure. The aquas. Okay, with the crisscross strap. Bingo. I like them too. I liked them back when I was a kid. I had those, and when I got grown, I'm like, I gotta get them again. But they haven't recently came out because I want to get them again. Big facts, big facts. Trying to flip. Welcome, my flyby co-host. I don't even have to look at the picture to know who that is. Okay, we got Yellow Block in here. Day one, A1, day one, period. Chicago in the building. So, we here on Running with Lazaza. Only sneakerhead show here on Tag, World Star, BLK, Moco Space. We here, period. Okay. So, hey Sean, how you doing? Yes. So, anybody made some new purchases or plan on making some? Mm-hmm. Sean, what's the word, gang? Gang in here. Chill Casper, welcome. I got some Vapor Max. Oh, okay. Vapor Max, very, very comfortable shoe. Very fluorescent, new here. Okay, so welcome, Hood Star. This is a featured show. It's a sneakerhead show. It's all about sneakers. And since I customize shoes, today we'll be going through like a tutorial of the steps that I take to customize the shoe. And everybody in the audience is welcome to ask me any questions you have, anything about the shoe. Daisy just brought up the idea, can we do it on Uggs? Well, these Uggs are already messed up, but I wouldn't be able to do it tonight because they have to clean and dry because you can't paint over a dirty canvas. But I'm gonna clean those tonight, and maybe next week we could see what may come because they messed up anyway. Like it is not like they could get any worse. On the outside, I could only make them better. You know what I'm saying? So this the canvas I have for the night. And I want the audience to help me tonight to think of something, I don't know, wow, to put on the shoe because I was thinking Super Mario. I have stencils for Super Mario, and I don't know. I just think that's just not power enough. You know, how do I feel about the Easter fives? I love them. I'm kind of biased when it comes to fives because I love them all. Thank you so much, Sean. Y'all make sure y'all hitting them bubbles with a fade, please, and thank you. Wakanda thing. Mm. So what? So like, hey Batman, what? Can I get another vote on that or another vote for something? Let's see. Wakanda, right? Tag VIP thing. Well, then I have to auction them off. Definitely. Cause I don't wear the shoes Tag gave me. Go for it. What, all the VIPs or just the black VIPs or just the boss VIPs? Like what? The green ones? Like Wakanda, but Tag. I don't know, y'all. Hey Lolo. Welcome the first lady to the live, y'all. Y'all please make sure y'all hit her with a fade. I don't know. Wakanda and Tag collaboration. I don't know. I want y'all to keep on coming up with the ideas though as I go through the steps. Do a top bad shoe? Nah. Chakra energy. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome everybody joining and welcome to Running with Lazaza. Here tonight, I'm taking you step by step on how I customize shoes. I'm gonna show you what I use, how I do it, what I don't do, and everything. I'm not holding nothing back. Thank you for the faves. Salute everybody coming in the room. And this is my canvas for the night. Okay. So usually, okay, the first step in doing a customization. If you're doing it on an old shoe, you must clean the shoe. Okay? You must clean the shoe. This is what I use to clean the shoe. This and this. Put a little bit of this in a bowl. Saturate this in it. I'm not doing this part because these are fresh ones. They new. So it's no reason for me to have to clean them. Okay? Salute to the road. I love you back. Thank you, Emerald. Shout out to them top 3 bubbles. Please hit them with a fave. And if you just not coming in, we are here running with Lazaza, only featured sneakerhead show. And I'm taking you through the steps of how I customize shoes. So you're going to make sure you, run it, period. And everybody, this is a tape feature show, so it will be on YouTube. Okay, Pretty Yellow, welcome. Salute everybody. So you just make sure you get your strings out, put them back in the box, keep them fresh. Now, all right, check this out. When these shoes came from the factory, they put a coating on the shoe. So if you did paint on it or do something, it probably will come off or chip off over time. So you have to deglaze the shoe, is what it's called. Chill Casper, CB, thank you. Salute everybody. Thank you for the faves as well. Okay, so deglazing the shoe. I use this. It's leather prepared and deglazer. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of this on a towel and wipe it until you see the shoe starting to look like dry. Like it don't have no. I'm gonna show you the difference. And remember, y'all, if y'all have any questions, it's okay to jump ahead if you just got a question in particular and you just want to know. Raul, this is a featured show. If you would like to be on it, please inbox me on Instagram and I'll get you right in. Okay. I wish y'all could see how it felt because it even feel different. Okay. I'm trying to see, could y'all see like the difference between here and here, even though it's white. Hey, Ziploc, welcome. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so that right there, you gonna do the whole shoe and making sure you got a coat on the shoe. The comments broke. Give me 1 second. Okay, we back. Do I see the rubber soles? Okay, yeah, you do that. You're gonna do that as well. You're gonna take the coat off of that. If you are talking about the yellowing on the soles and probably like the neck part of some Nikes, it's like almost pea yellow paint over them. Okay, so this part, making sure you still getting all of the glazer on the rubber part as well, because of course the film was made, you know, the protector was put on the soles as well. So you need to strip all of the whole shoe of what came from the factory. Hey, Wavy, if you could hop in the box, because y'all, I want y'all to make sure y'all hear Wavy with a fave, because she is a female customizer like myself. And maybe she could give us some tips as well. So yeah, uh whoever that was, I'm sorry. The comments is broken, then they back on. So I don't know who asked. But yeah, make sure you stripping all of the shoe. You can't just, I'm trying to see if there's a way I could really show y'all, because it's a major difference between the strip part and the nat strip part. Yes, I'm doing a sneaker prep, right? I'm really showing them all the steps to how I customize a sneaker. Hey, Soin. Okay, so those in the back, those came from Tag. I won those. Me and my brother and the rest of the live, they really shot for me to get those shoes, and I didn't even know I won them. Okay, so it's only right that I have a sneakerhead show, right? That's what they said. Like, oh, and you got the tag joints. Let's go. Okay, cool. Right here already with Lazaza, only sneakerhead show featured on tag. How do they look? Well, we haven't did something today. We haven't said was we gonna rock, stock, or drop. And this is a shoe I picked up. What we gonna do with this? Is we gonna rock this, Stop this or drop this. Drop. Sean, you don't like the tag Air Force Ones high top? Low tops? Okay, story behind me getting the high tops. I'm not going to wear the shoe. And my brother said that the high top showed more of the shoe. I'm not wearing it. So, like, it is more of a, oh, what's those? Like, the low tops didn't look the same. I seen people with the low tops because only 14 people had this shoe on tag. I'm one of the 14, and I'm one of the only ones without a badge that has these shoes. Okay. That's the history behind the shoes. Okay. So we go on to the next step on this. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do all the steps because I'm not ready to paint it. I'm ready to get an idea from y'all what I'm going to do with the shoe. Okay. So you declaze the whole shoe. Then what colors are you going to use? Hydro dip some shoes. Okay. That's an idea, Sean. I do know how to do that. Like, because if you are artist with the shoes, you're gonna try different things. Like, I want to talk to Wavy more about how she drills the holes in the shoes, because just because I don't like it personally, that's what the new wave is that a lot of people liking. So I'm going to get on top of the new wave, of course. So I just really need to know what supplies to get because I'm very savvy with learning and I'm very hands-on. So it's like no problem with that. So, and then a lot of people say, what about this sole? And you go off and you take your regular paint for the shoe and you paint the sole. This sole is going to be very hard, y'all. Do not do that. Do not take the paint for your shoe and put it in the sole. Okay. Not gonna come out right for you. Y'all listening? Okay. If you're gonna keep the sole white, it's best to paint it. I mean, tape it. What you do for the sole. If you're gonna put it on the bottom, you have to get the walk-on paint. If you're gonna put it right here, it's okay to use the paint. Oh, okay. Hood Star, I'm sorry. The comments be going so fast and then they be breaking. So just bear with me, people. If you say something and I don't catch it, you might have to say it again. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see it. So please don't think nothing of it. Yes, make sure you prepping the bottom if you gonna paint as well. Like I told y'all earlier, the protective coat from factory is the whole thing. Like when you factory reset your phone, wipes it out completely. You need to deglaze this shoe completely. Okay. Bottom, everything you're gonna paint, because you're gonna have to seal it yourself, like you from the factory, once you finish your custom design. So the shoe can withhold winters and all, no cracking. This I made this shoe when I first started customizing about 7 years ago. Okay. That's why I show it, because of the wear and tear. I made it for my daughter for her 8th grade graduation because she liked Famous Dex. And this shoe done been worn for real, like in Chicago winters. This the other one. And you can see the bend, but no crack. You could see the bend in the shoe. Like it's been worn for real. Like she don't wear them no more, of course, because she didn't pass this phase. But I keep the shoe to show like where I started from and how durable the paint is when done right. Now with Timberlands, you don't need the deglazer, okay? Unless you're gonna paint the sole only. Remember that. It's no deglazer needed. Cause you know you could hop on a Tim with a pen and make a masterpiece, okay? Remember that, y'all. Don't go trying and then say I did it, okay? That's why I'm taking you through my steps, what worked for me. Maybe if you get a little tip or something, then take that. But don't go saying I told you to do your Uggs. I told you to do nothing, okay? Ain't me. I wasn't here for that. Welcome, April. Wavy, Hood Star. Honestly, thank you for the fave. Thank you, everybody joining the live. You taking notes? Thank you, Cray. Navi, why you didn't say that in the get-go? So you the guy with the shoes? Would you like to show some? Thank you for the choice. Yes. Yeah, come on, get up here. And make sure you hit Wavy with a fave as well. Thank you, Teddy. She is a shoe customizer as well. Like everybody that customize shoes, that sneakerheads, link up, get tips from one another, trade vendors, help each other. It's enough money for all of us. This is the internet. This is the world. Like it's not gonna take away from either of us sharing information with everybody. Cause just know that can't nobody do it like you. Period. Make sure they clean and not knockoffs. Yes. Okay, so when people drop my deposit for the shoe that they want, I go to Nike and buy these. That's the first step to even dealing with me. Drop a deposit, I go buy a pair of these and I start. When I finish, you send the other one and I ship the shoes off. And I do it that way. I be on live making the shoe. I'm not going nowhere. Please don't play with my time and my effort to putting into making this shoe pop for you. So that's why I do it like that on here. Well, really everywhere. It's just half before I start and half before I ship. That's it. That's all. So you figure out what colors. You figure out what colors you're gonna use. And you get them all together. Now I know y'all been waiting like, what is she gonna show us the paint she uses? Really, is she gonna show us the paint? Yeah, I am. This is leather paint and it comes in all types of colors. It's not the same paint you will use on the bottom of the shoe. Remember that part. And Hood Star, whenever you're ready, make sure you just hit the box. Wavy, you as well. You know you always welcome. All right. Okay, so push the plus button and then it will ask you to be a guest and then you press be a guest and you check the box that you understand and come on down. I'm gonna accept you. All right, so this is what I use, y'all. This works hand paint and airbrush. It's thin enough for the airbrush and it's thick enough for the shoe. So I would say make sure your first coat, make sure don't pound no paint on there. You're gonna mess up the shoe. Okay, you see the plus sign by the hearts. It say something, a plus sign, hearts, gift. Press the plus sign. And it says guess on like the third one. Press guess, check the rule box, and then say okay, go live. And you should be in the box. Hey Santana. Thank you, Santana. Welcome to Running with Lazaza. Only features sneakerhead show right here on Tag. Welcome, Hood Star. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you
So,
for joining.
I was to you by Pavi from Tag Team.
Yes, Navi, he
Um,
told me earlier that you was gonna come over and I was
yeah.
supposed to go live, but I had to get some rest before the show so I could be ready for y'all.
So, this is my workstation. It's a little messy, but I'll show you a couple of things that I've done.
Okay.
I just finished
Now that
did the
that
cartoon
technique
thing.
right there, that's the one I just said I was finna do. Oh my God.
So I just finished these right here.
So are those
Did the
hand done
inside.
or airbrush?
These are hand done. I do everything. I mean, I've been through two airbrushes already because I can't really get the whole thing down. I just did these for my friend of mine's son.
Are those
These were
yours?
actually no, this is a Spider-Man theme.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see it now.
These right here, these were actually gray and black when I got them and all beat up. So
Okay.
I didn't just start customizing, but all this I haven't done no new sneakers yet. These are all old. These were all white. These were beat down too.
Okay, so that's why I started at too. I started at old shoes.
So
And what I can tell you is the canvas is so dope on a new shoe. You gonna love that.
yeah.
Hey Yaya,
So
happy birthday!
this is basically a before and after of these. Like these are beat down pretty bad, and I turned them into the
Okay.
Georgetowns basically.
Did you paint over that yellow or did you oxidize it?
Well, I just got the um matter of fact, my damn light. I just got the light now to start doing the icing for the soles too.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I mean, I have a lot of I just dropped a few pictures today of a lot of my work that I did that I don't have the sneakers anymore. This is another example. I
So did
did
you
some
paint them?
drip effect. Yes, I painted over it after. Yep, after I cleaned them.
Okay. So
And
they
these were all
so
white. Actually, this is the before of these right here. And I
so
turned them
you
into
made
this.
okay.
So,
I like that. What
um,
color strings
a
you
lot
gonna
of
put in them?
my these that's for a customer. So no, right now I don't provide shoelaces for everybody. Um, but I will soon. Once I get caught up, like I touch these up. These
Look,
are all just the same color.
Hood Star, I would
So
recommend you getting starting off with a little some little like not I'm not saying cheap, but lower price shoestrings. They got a pack of them from Amazon, and you could switch out the colors to just make it feel more like a custom to the people that's getting them.
yeah,
Okay, it's not that expensive. Cause that's where we
Yeah.
come to as customizers. Like I don't want to spin, and I'm not making it back off of the shoe
Right.
customized. So it's
Right.
very reasonable. I promise I wouldn't send you off. Wavy, she know too. Like I'm finna get a pack of the rope ones, even though I don't like it, but I know it's what's hot now.
Right. Um, so that's why I was asking you when I was asking you earlier, what do you do for the rubber parts on the midsoles? Because I know it comes off easy. And the only thing that I've gotten so far that actually works, if anybody wants a tip, is using the Angelus Too Hard on the midsole. Paint a coat of that, paint a regular coat, and then paint again with the Too Hard, and that helps. Yeah, makes it hold a little better. And then using when you use your finisher, um, you
No, he
want to
talking about
buy.
this. He talking about this.
Yeah, I'm talking sole. Yep, the midsoles. This stuff right here,
What's that?
the matte. This is the Angela's matte four coat.
So
The
I
four coat. Not that. Not that.
okay.
That's not going to do much for you. Um, you have to buy the one that says four coat on it. And I'll tell you the difference. I wish I had a little more light in here. I apologize.
Okay, now it's
This
cool.
form right here,
Okay.
and I'm going to read it off to you. This is a urethane clear coat rather than just a regular clear coat. So the urethane clear coat is scratch resistant. They
Okay.
also have a another finisher, and it's called Riley's. It's R&R. It's expensive, but that is supposed to help with the midsoles too. Because I know painting the midsoles is sometimes it's a waste of time, but when you give back the shoe and they got a dirty, beat up midsole still, it just don't feel right. So I don't even the walk on stuff I don't use because I used it. As a matter of fact, I can show you. I did a pair of my own.
And when he say walk on, y'all, this is what he talking about.
Yeah, that the walk on stuff. After about a month, about 5 or 6 times wearing these, it still comes off.
What?
Um, so yeah, there's really no thing to keep the bottom of the shoes done right. I am coming across right now a dude on YouTube, and his name is geez, I wish I could remember his name, but for clear bottoms, for the gum bottoms on shoes, for the icy soles, if you
Yeah.
mix your paint sole bright and you dye them that color, it doesn't come off, even on the
Okay,
bottom,
and I've been seeing
because the
something
sole
else
bright,
using like the I've even seen the hair developer being used, but you need to
the
put it
sole,
in that light. Yeah.
yeah, that's so I bought the light, and this is all yesterday. I'm telling you, I just started doing all of this stuff here, and this is my ice box.
Okay, so he
It's
has
just
just made like
plastic.
like an incubation for the shoes, y'all. Okay, so I'm
Right.
trying to see. I don't got no I don't got no pair around with no yellow sole. But I got wait, hold on.
Actually, I want to show somebody. I have not done them yet, but next time we're on hopefully you're on. I'll be able to show you. But I got a pair right here. That this is what that box is for this oxidization on the sole here.
See,
And
and
I
mine
get
ain't
this
even
to
that bad,
become
but I don't like it. I don't like seeing no yellow. I want to see white. I want to see ice. So that's
right. So that's
that's what's
that's
going on with
what
these shoes now. That's why I'm wearing them
Nav is
because
calling me now. Video calling me. Nav is calling me right now. I
right,
don't.
I don't like that. And the thing I seen it's gonna take multiple, like probably 10 days straight of just keep on doing it.
Yeah,
So
and
right,
it's 24-hour sessions of it. Yeah,
right. But I do. So do I have to build a box? Because that's where
you
I was
have to
stuck at
build the
right there.
you have to build the box. You have to build the box, and you have to get the light. And you need at least a 600-watt light. And all it is really is just a grow light.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it is. Um,
Yeah.
so I was doing this years ago, and I ended up incarcerated, so I stopped for a while. And
Okay.
when I came home, my focus wasn't doing shoes.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it was
I
getting
came
back
out.
right. Okay. I believe.
Uh-oh, my phone dang, it went into the it's off speakerphone. I don't know why it did that, cuz I think cuz Navi called in.
Yeah, tell them you here
Can
when it was
you can still
about.
hear me though?
Yeah, I still hear you fine.
Okay. Um I need to figure out how to get it back onto my speaker cuz it's in my phone and I can't hear you.
Okay. Well, come leave out and come back just like you did at first.
Okay.
Okay. So Wavy told me to now Wavy. I'm when I finish the show, I'm ordering some soul break. Okay. Okay. Period. Cause I want to, and I need some saran wrap, right? Uh, this little black light I got won't work, right? Cherry 11's on the way. I saw that on the other comment shot. uh, I want them with sunlight. You know, Chicago really don't get that much sunlight. Mm-mm. I'd be forever having sessions. That's another thing that I'm like, hold on. So who getting? I wish my man would buy me some cherry 11s, but it's only a hope. You requesting again? It's not showing. Okay, wait, here you go.
Yeah. Yeah, so no, that the black light won't work. You have to get the UV light.
Okay.
And to go back for a second on what you said about you don't get enough sunlight in Chicago, it doesn't matter if it's wintertime. The UV rays are still the same. So if you do put the shoes outside, it's good. But another tip, if you're gonna be using um if you're gonna be icing soles, you have to make sure that the temperature is right because you'll get sole separation.
Yeah,
So that's
I read
another
about that
very
too.
important. Laza, you're in Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, all right. I didn't know if I heard you right. Yeah, because I'm in Boston, so um, but yeah, the UV light is something that you need though. You need to have the UV light. No other light's gonna work.
Okay, okay. So yeah, that's
But as
that's
far
my
as
next step, building a box to ice soles because I don't like that. I like I have threw shoes away just because of that. Like I can't do that.
yeah, and if you want, I can show you the complete build. Yeah, I don't know if I think I followed you on Instagram too. It'll be your way custom on
Okay,
Instagram.
okay. I'm definitely gonna after
That
the show. I'm definitely gonna check it out because I want to go step by
is our
step with somebody who can help me, opposed to
yeah.
the YouTube and you asking and they ignoring you. Like,
Yeah, because they a lot of people don't want to give out the information, but like you said, I mean, there's enough money for us everywhere. Like I like to see other people succeed too, because I'm one of those people. Along with this sneaker stuff, I have a dog kennel. I breed bullies, and I'm co-owner of a rap battle league out here. So
I
I do
used
a
to
lot.
breed German shepherds. Now I'm breeding Yorkies. I'm waiting on my Yorkie to get in heat down so to start breeding her. And
I
like I was telling the audience earlier, my tattooing goes hand in hand with the shoe customization and the art I do as well. So everything. No needs to
I'm
gatekeep, right?
Yeah, the gatekeeping stuff is hating shit, man. I don't like the hating. Um,
Oh, we you gotta watch your mouth here. This is a feature show, so we know we can't use no
so-
profanity. No,
sorry.
that's okay. Welcome to Running with Lazaza, y'all. This is his first time here. He downloaded the app just to be right here, y'all. What? What?
Right.
What?
Yep.
Now
Shout
that's
out to
what's
Navi,
up.
man. Navi got
Out
my
to
one of my
Navi
friends
Cuomo.
wanted Navi to come to me to get his sneakers done. And he was like, "Hey, listen, download this app. Come on here with me, whatever." I was watching the shows earlier, and he told him 11 p.m. He said, "Get on with Laza." I don't know if he was supposed to be on the show with you today or not.
No, Navi, he just always promoting, and that's what I love about Navi. Shout out to Navi Top Badge. Y'all make sure y'all hit him with a fave and check out his feature show. It's on every weekday at 9 a.m. But it's
Yep.
featured on Wednesday. So make sure y'all slide through and check him out as well.
Yep.
Yep,
So he
Navi
had a
Como.
couple people favorite. It was dope.
Yes, and
Um,
he'll start with a fave because guess what? He will not be a stranger. He's family now. He
no,
in tune with what's going on. So he will continue to be a face, a familiar face right here on
absolutely
tag.
me. And if someone needs work done, they can hit me up or tips. I'm willing to give up the tips that I know. Like I said, I was doing it for a little bit, and then I went away. I went to grown man's camp for a while, and
Okay, okay.
uh, when I came home, I wasn't really focused on doing shoes, and then the pandemic hit and all that stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to get back into it again.
Yeah.
Um, do you have tips for people? Better tips for people who are dyeing suede when it comes out purple. Have you ran into that yet?
No, I've been careful with that and just dying, like re-dying. Like
Yeah.
I got some fire red fives. And instead of trying to do a new color, I just re-dyed them red so they could pop.
I got an example for you right here. I did these. I did these and did the
You
tips.
dyed them black.
Yep. And then redid the tips here and did all this fire red
What you use in the inside?
on the inside of where?
The inside of the shoe, insole, like and right there. Right here.
Oh, that I use I actually use so anything fabric I am you got to mix
Yeah,
this with your paint,
yeah.
okay? And when you
I got
mix
some too soft. I got some too soft and some of that.
yeah, so the thing about the too soft is like you can't get enough of it. This GAC 900 right here, this is a little cheaper. Well, it's not that it's cheaper, you just get more for your money.
More. Yeah, okay, I get you. I get you.
Yeah, so the GAC 900, it does not sit well. It doesn't work well if you do not heat set it. So you need a heat gun. So if you heat set this, it you can wash it, you can do whatever, and still it's gonna stay.
And it's gonna be
So
soft.
that's what I yeah, and it's still and this is still very soft. There's
What
no
about people
crunchiness.
that like I don't need a heat gun, I can use a blow dryer.
I mean, you can't. I started off using a blow dryer too, and what I found with when you're doing the leather pots, the blow dryer is fine, but with the blow dryer, it takes a lot longer, and it doesn't set as well. So I went and I got me this right here. I went and I got me this one right here. This was like $22 at Harbor Freight.
Yep.
So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. The airbrushing I haven't got down too well. I've been through two of them already, getting clogged, and I think it's because I have the tips that I've gotten now is using the 0.5 needle over the 3.5 or the
Okay.
0.35, excuse me, because the 0.35 is so small that it gets clogged up all the time. Then the airbrush don't work no more. I've been through two of them in the past month because
Yeah.
I like to airbrush my finishes there and
That
rather than paint
and
them.
that's what I really want the gun for, because I had one before and I never painted with it, but I always sprayed my finish with it, which gave it a store-bought look. I like that. And I
And
think
plus,
it worked better.
if you've noticed, if you use red, fire red, purple, any really dark color, if you're painting the matte or the gloss finishes over, it runs. So if you have white, it runs
Right.
right over the white,
Right.
and there's
That
no
just happened
stopping
with
that.
a pair I did.
Yeah.
And it was
So that's
nothing I
why
could
I
do.
airbrush. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. You got to do the whole sneaker all the white all over again. You have to do it all over again. And even sometimes you ever get the part where you go over it for a second coat and it'll peel on you when you're brushing it. If your brush is too hard, or if you didn't give it like, you know, more than enough time to even when it dries, when you brush it, sometimes it peels off with it. So I gave up on brushing on any acrylic coating. I airbrush it. That's why I have all the sneakers that I have here right now that are finished, like these ones. I haven't even matte coated these yet. I haven't done nothing to them because I'm waiting for an airbrush to come in. I'm not gonna do it because it's gonna since I got the
It's gonna
white.
mess up that white and that them lines you put perfectly on there. Yeah.
Um, do you use for your lines? Do you use paintbrush? Oh, you haven't even done these yet.
Or a
You haven't done the
toothbrush.
car.
But I mean not a toothbrush, a toothpick. Uh I've done a lot of design.
Yeah,
So
you've
them
done a
lines
lot of
start
designs, and
here.
you
Sometimes I use paintbrush, this like something like this. But if it's smaller than that, I'm using a toothpick.
this will be your lifesaver.
But what kind of
That's
paint is it?
this is acrylic. It's acrylic paint. You get an acrylic paintbrush marker and use that. It'll make your life a lot easier. A lot easier instead of painting everything on. Trust me when I tell you. I can send
I
you
believe you already. Cause
I can
I
send
gotta
you
have a steady hand and be like right on it, and it's like
Yep.
some people use a cricket, and that's the next step for me. I'm getting a cricket.
So cricket for me, I I see. I mean, you can buy the cricket, but what I do is I just make my own. Like I started making my own
I
stencils.
make my own stencils too. I do
I make
too.
my own. Honestly,
What kind of plastic is that you using?
let me get you the thing because I just bought some. I'll get you the. I do you have a Hobby Lobby out there or
Yeah,
Staples?
yeah.
It's called Speedball transparent paper,
Bet.
and that's what I use.
Bet.
That's what I
Say
use. And I
less.
go online and I'll draw my own thing out and use scissors and cut it out and make my own because even if you're using the Cricut, most of those stencils it's only one time use, so you're constantly buying that stuff for the same. When someone's like, I want a drip design, it can be different all and some people want something different all the time, but when they see something, they're like, I want that. Now I done did the shoe 4 times and had to wait and draw it all out. Now I'm like, nope. Yeah, I put my own stencil on there
I'm gonna feel this
and
show. Trust me. I'm waiting on you to show your collection. I know you got one, Shine.
so
I have access to all. Yeah, that's why I got to link up with you and we got to discuss that.
but but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at and doing scratch fixes and like I said, I've been doing a lot of used sneakers just for people that I know that are supporting me because like I said, I just got back into it about I'm only
Hmm.
like 2 months in, but
Oh, I definitely
that's why
understand.
I was asking you what you do for the midsoles because those are tough. I try to avoid painting midsoles at all costs. But when a
Oh, I'm
customer
working
says I
on these
want
right here. I'm trying to see what I want to do to them because I was finna do like a Super Mario theme, but that wasn't popping enough for me. And then did want to try out that theme he had, like the color, like the lines and stuff, looking like a 3D shoe. I wanted to try that out as well. So I'm really stuck
oh
right now.
yeah. Um like I said, the best thing that I can say right now is you straight dye them or you use the too hard and then paint over that with give it once over with some regular Angelas and then put your that four matte coat stuff though the four coat is the way to
Yeah,
go. You got to
I'm
buy that.
ordering some tonight. I'm
Yeah,
ordering some
get the
tonight and
four
some
coat.
gold bright.
It's a urethane coat and even on these right here like I did my little scratch test on them and it's holding up. It's holding up. It's holding up better than the walk-on stuff, honestly.
Okay.
So, and
And I'm only seeing
I've
walk
also
on red and red. So what is people doing for this other walk? Are they just using regular paint?
I've only seen it in red and black. That's it.
Right.
So
So
every you see paint and midsole, either they got the secret and ain't telling, or they're doing what I'm doing with the they're doing two things. They're either using it too hard or they're just avoiding it. They're not doing it. That's the only thing I could think of because a lot of people, like I said, I don't think people want to give up no secret because they think that they're the only people in the world that are going to customize shoes, and that's not the case.
right, right,
People
right.
are going to no matter what. You're going to figure it out. You go on YouTube, and some people I know out here that want to do it so bad they do and they're like, "Oh, I can't. This takes up too much time." Cuz they don't realize this right here, this is a full day.
Yeah.
This is a full day. This is not no 2 hours, no 3 hours. If you've painted red before, that's 5, 6 coats of
Yeah.
paint and
And then
and
I don't
then
got no
plus
heat gun and I don't trust the blow dryer, so I be letting mine. Hey, they gonna sit and dry and I'll be back.
I mean, you can use the blow dryer part on the leather. You can do it. You can. The heat gun just works better because it's hotter, but you also got to be careful because you don't want to burn nothing on the shoe.
Burn
I've
it.
done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it. So you got to keep a good distance away from it and just it's really about taking your time is how I feel. Um I don't want to take up so much time on your show. I apologize.
Oh,
I'm just
no,
trying to
no,
give
no,
out the
it's
best
fine. I really
learnings
did
of
like half of the show going through a tutorial and half with you sharing your knowledge, and it was like a customized special anyway. That's why I had started it off like that. And I was happy that Navi told me earlier that you customized and that you would be joining us, but I didn't know in the beginning that you were you. So I just want to thank everybody for coming to Running with Lazaza. Y'all know we here every Friday night, 11 p.m. Eastern. Only sneakerhead show here on Tag, World Star, BLK, and Moco Space. So y'all make sure y'all right here next week, and we're gonna see what we could do to these Uggs. Okay.
Because I